Every decade or so, Rockstar Games steps out of the shadows with a move so perfectly timed it feels almost supernatural. It's never just about releasing a game, it's about releasing a phenomenon right when the world seems ready, even desperate, for it. The studio's sense of timing is less about luck and more about an unspoken mastery of financial tides, cultural shifts, and consumer psychology. They don't just build games, they engineer economic moments. Every Grand Theft Auto release lands with the precision of a financial strategist, arriving not during the calm but during the perfect storm, when players, investors, and markets are all leaning toward escape, nostalgia, and spectacle. To understand Rockstar's perfect timing, you have to look at how their releases align with the economic pulse of each era. When GTA 3 launched in 2001, the world was teetering after the dot-com bubble burst. Tech optimism had collapsed, and the promise of digital freedom had turned into uncertainty. Then came a game that offered an entirely new kind of freedom, virtual, lawless, and intoxicatingly real. Players escaped the limits of their own worlds by stealing cars and taking control in a simulated one. That emotional and cultural timing transformed GTA 3 into more than a hit. It became a cultural reboot for a generation that felt powerless. It wasn't coincidence, it was instinct. Fast forward to 2008, the release of GTA 4. The global economy was collapsing again, this time under the weight of financial greed and broken systems. Millions were losing their homes, jobs, and faith in institutions. Rockstar released a story about chasing the American dream and discovering it was corrupt from within. It was cinematic irony, a grim reflection of the times, dressed up as entertainment. While banks were falling, GTA 4 sold over 3 million copies in its first day and generated more than $500 million in its first week. It was proof that Rockstar didn't just make games for fun, they captured moments of collective frustration and monetized them through art. Then came GTA 5 in 2013, during another global shift. The world was crawling out of recession, and people were becoming obsessed with wealth, luxury, and digital fame. Instagram was exploding, YouTube was defining modern aspiration, and everyone wanted to be seen living a life larger than reality. Rockstar saw it coming. GTA 5 was not just a game, it was a mirror of the times, complete with social media parodies, influencers, and stock market mechanics. The game made over $800 million in 24 hours and crossed $1 billion in 3 days. It wasn't just timing, it was exploitation of momentum. While others were chasing trends, Rockstar was synchronizing with them. Even GTA Online's rollout was a masterclass in timing. Instead of releasing it immediately, Rockstar waited 2 weeks after GTA 5's launch, just long enough for players to finish the story and start craving a reason to stay. Then, when the hype began to fade, they opened the doors to a new universe where money and power could be earned endlessly. Every update, every expansion since then, has been timed to coincide with financial cycles, holiday seasons, stimulus checks, even pandemic lockdowns. In 2020, while the world shut down, GTA Online reached record-breaking engagement numbers, pulling in over $911 million in digital revenue that year alone. People weren't just playing, they were investing their boredom, their frustration, and their need for distraction into Rockstar's digital economy.